What is up, everybody? Season 5, episode 17, Bettors Delight, back in action. I mean, fellas, not the worst week in the world if we're talking about, just where the picks went. Couple positive boys in Matt and Mark. They figured it out at bovadasportsbook.com. Mike, you've dropped 30 units in a couple weeks, though.
I knew you were going to come to me first. Greg had the audacity to trash talk me today in a group chat when I'm still up 30 units on him or whatever. The audacity for how bad he is. I'm up like probably 26. Disgusting. But, I mean, from a pretty much even week, that was the worst decision I've ever seen in the Kai Kara-France fight. That's like a 10-unit swing. The fourth round. Explain this to me, how you lose a round where you land more significant strikes than the other guy even threw, and you had a takedown, and the guy didn't knock you down or anything. In what world? And that was the split decision. Like, that was the round. Like, it was clear our round. The ending line was like minus 500 for us, and we somehow lost via decision. One of the worst, and like if it was a different round, they were a close fight. But that round, to give it that round, that's what spun the fight. Was one of the grossest things I've ever witnessed in my betting days.
Well, you know who does win locks in MMA? Matt Philip Lins.
True.
Felipe Lins, baby, the Zin Man. I love him. Big win for the guy. Future, what is that? What is that fight? What is that thing? Ultimate Fighter champion. Future Ultimate. He's gonna revert back like that other Irish guy. No, I saw the board. I liked it. Good positive week for me, so I felt good. I don't think
Mark,
I was positive.
You cut your units down in half.
The West Ham win today moved you into the positive.
Yeah,
love it.
Big dub for you, Mark. Solid win on the lock and a plus 4.5 unit week. Let's not hate on it.
Yeah, not bad. Should have been higher. Would be higher if the Nuggets just won game 2, like they should have. But that caused me 3 losses. But that's what we do here. We're just crawling back into this race, try and get back into Mikey, and we're gonna get there. Spider-Man, me and Mikey.
Should not have been closer because you should have lost the Amir Albazi fight because that was the nonsense decision.
Shut up.
I mean, Mark went 3-0 in the UFC. I don't know what to tell you, Mike.
3-0 with an asterisk on that. That was one of the MMA Twitter was in an uproar. Chris Lee should be stripped of his license from the Nevada State Commission. I'm disgusted.
How much of the fight did you watch while you were at a wedding on Saturday night?
We were at the bar after, and it was on ESPN. I watched the entire 25 minutes and just stood there and talked to nobody but Double B. So
miserable evening.
Correct. So absolutely awful, especially because he was on the other side, and he was chirping me the whole time, too. And then he hit me with his stick with me line, and So it's what nonsense decision. I actually watched the entire fight. All the other fights I didn't watch, but that one I did.
All right. Well,
with us.
Mike's bad betting at Bovada aside, Matt, as the show's live guy, you have to be just ecstatic about the news.
I mean, I always knew that this was going to happen. From day one. Trump tweeted it back in July of 2022. He was tweet 1A, I was 1B. I knew that they were going to be one company going forward. So I'm just happy. I'm happy we're all together. I'm happy golf is one big happy family now. No infighting anymore. I cannot wait for the next Valspar championship. It's going to be real with the paint swatches everywhere. So pretty exciting news. We got the U.S. Open coming up next week. It's pretty good stuff.
I don't really get. Are they still 3 separate? Like,
yes.
Liv's not just being like Liv's still being
disbanding.
Liv,
no,
right?
Yeah. It's still going to be Liv. It's still going to be the PGA Tour. I don't understand a lick of it.
No. Wait. So there's still going to be 3 separate tours. Yeah. They're just financially
that's what
with each other now.
I think so.
They're connected in some way that we don't really know about. But like Greg Norman came out and said Liv's still going to be its own separate entity. PGA said they got something else. But like,
Yeah.
I'll read you the quote.
I have
for
a
Greg
quote right
Norman.
now that said there's still 3 separate entities that have come together in an attempt to unify the game of golf. PGA Tour retains administrative oversight of events for those assets contributed by the PGA Tour, include the sanctioning of events, the administration of the competition and rules, as well as other inside the ropes responsibilities. The DP World Tour and Live Golf will retain similar administrative oversight of events in their tours.
So there really was no reason to do this other than financial. Like that,
so.
if you're not going to combine the tours and make them all into one, there's no point in doing this at all.
I don't understand it.
Here, wait, I also have a quote. It says, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Ralph Waldo Emerson. I don't know how that really pertains to the golf situation, but if we're just reading quotes, that's my quote.
What did Waldo know at that point? I mean,
Couldn't find him.
He certainly knew everything about the Saudi Public Investment Fund taking over the world of golf.
Was he a writer? What was?
Yeah, he was
Ralph
like
Waldo
a poet
Emerson?
or a writer. He lived in a cabin, I think. I don't know.
No, that
I get
was
them all
Lincoln.
confused. Nope.
Did you?
Nope.
Did you guys see the rumor that Nike might be trying to purchase Smash Golf Club, the team of Brooks's team
for billions?
$2 billion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The number.
So that was, I think
They were going to make it Team Swoosh or Swoosh Golf Club.
that was kind of the whole point
Swash.
Swoosh.
to build those teams and then sell them to either companies or people, and that's how they were going to start making money back. And those teams would be owned, and then they could make trades and stuff like that. I think that was the goal, essentially. Yeah, maybe the goal was just to get purchased by or combined with the PGA and make the PGA look like the dumbest group of people in the world.
Correct.
Well, that's the goal.
I mean, they banged it right on the head.
I mean,
I can't-
who would have thought this week we would see Liv and PGA merger? We'd see Messi come to the United States to come to Inter Miami.
Matt's hate of the MLS is
It's gone now.
It's
I
going
mean,
down.
his
His hate's still there, but it might become a real league.
Today, I'm not even joking. Today, I was on TikTok and I watched Ibrahimovic's first goals for the LA Galaxy, and that was awesome.
sick.
They're
Oh,
electric. His
Oh,
first
electric.
goal for the Galaxy was electric, and it makes me want to watch European soccer because that's the good soccer.
It almost, yeah. I'm about to
This is
say
not
it
good
makes
soccer.
your argument for you because, like, his first game, he does that amazing.
He was 53 years old and walks in and scores 2 goals like that at in 6 minutes of play.
It was also like his 400th goal of his career, 500th goal,
500th.
like that too.
Yeah.
What an amazing guy. Did you get?
Ripped.
Speaking of quotes, did you see his quote from the day he retired?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I woke up today and it was raining, so I knew that God was even sad.
I mean,
That's all time. I might get that tattooed on me,
You should. I mean, it's right on the forehead.
right around my 6-pack. Me and Ibrahimovic, we have the same body. You just can't tell. Can we talk about the fires? How about the fires going on right now?
I was going
Wild
to say
outside.
that. That's also wild.
No, the Flyers.
no, they're
Not the
wildfires.
Wildfires are nuts.
Yeah.
The Flyers are deciding to tank a year too late.
Oh my god! What a
We might get
horrible
Andrade.
organization.
What's his name? Emberman. Who's the guy that's getting
I-
picked first overall this year?
No, we're not. Gonna get
You're
Bedard.
never getting him. You're never getting Bedard.
Bedard. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Bedard.
write that down.
Don't
Maybe
worry.
when he becomes a free agent in 8 years.
No,
maybe he'll come home.
we won't want stars at that point like we did to Gaudreau.
No, we'll be in the
Gaudreau?
middle of tanking again.
The goalie we got is literally the second worst goalie in hockey in the past 2 years.
Did
That was
they
an
trade-
actual stat I read.
Did they trade Hart?
No,
Not yet.
I know they were looking into it.
I don't think the point of trading Provorov was the guys you were getting back. It was more the picks and that kind of stuff that you were getting back.
Well,
Our
if you're
second
trying
round
to
picks in
tank-
hockey good.
Why wouldn't you do
If you're
that
trying
last
to tank, you get the worst goalie you can. So
year? True.
Cal Peterson. Hi, sales.
I mean, it is an unbelievably generic name.
Cal
There's-
Peterson, sales.
That's a make a
Yeah.
player right there. Somebody just created him in NHL, and he popped out somewhere in real life.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Weird science style.
I feel
It's
bad. He's
just-
gonna be the next great Philadelphia superstar.
I mean, that's definitely not true. I'd like,
I don't believe that.
I'd please allow Bovada to put a lineup on something like that, and I'd be perfectly fine with taking the.
Are we
the
gonna-
no minus 70
Ooh.
million?
I need the odds for who we're going to be paying longer, Cal Peterson or Brizgalov.
He was guy. You look back at those Phoenix years, and you're like, was he really that good? Was he
you look
really
back at that time
good?
and at that deal? I mean, it's a deal you got to make, right? Like, I didn't hear anybody
Sure.
complaining at the time, Greg.
No, nobody complained at the time.
Still
signed
one of
a
the coolest
complete
like
lunatic.
documentaries before whenever he was like talking about outer space and
Yeah, the universe.
It was cool.
Fine. I want my goalie to just play hockey. Stop worrying about what's on Mars.
Wow. Shut up
Well,
and
that was-
dribble. Wow, Greg. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
Shut up
Greg.
and throw up the blocker. That's what
Greg.
I'm thinking about.
Wow.
To be honest, that was before he played a game for the Flyers, I believe, wasn't it? So,
It was because it was the lead up to the Winter Classic
Yeah.
or
Oh,
whatever.
you're right,
So
you're
it
right.
was
the
during
We're
the
doing
season.
another Winter
24/7.
Classic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
doing
the
a
We're
Flyers.
trying to get Boston Scott to play for him.
Can't wait to
Saw
get
that.
embarrassed against the Devils.
Isn't it the
Um,
Rangers?
The Devils. No, it's the
No,
Devils. At MetLife.
yeah, the Rangers are playing the Islanders.
I think it's
something
Pandolfo
like that.
versus.
It's definitely not Jay Pandolfo.
I heard.
It's not.
The rumor is that Jay Pandolfo is dropping the puck.
If you think he won't be in the alumni game, then I'm sure they'll have.
Dude, I need a Devils alumni jersey, Jay Pandolfo, immediately. Immediately. Jay Pandolfo, dude. No one did it quite like Jay. God,
Nobody.
I gotta text Jimmy right now a picture of
Not-
Jay
not
Pandolfo.
Not a single person did it like Jay Pandolfo. I mean, I will say, now that I know that these golf tours are staying separate, because I'm looking at all the picks from last week, it is nice to know that, knowing that we'll still have a ton of options, because, fellas, the sports are slim this week. I mean, I know we went over it a little bit talking before, and then with some other stuff, but I mean, the list that I'm looking at here for the sports that we have to choose from at Bovada is crazy. They have a ton, but the ones that we actually try to key on and make picks on, it's gonna be a struggle.
No
It's
NBA
gonna
because
be
they're
a struggle.
playing right now.
Well, yeah. So let's touch on that real quick, since they are playing Game 3 at the moment. Mike, what's the score?
47-44 Denver Heat.
And Aaron
All right.
Gordon is shooting a free throw with 2 minutes
right,
and
so-
28 seconds left in the second quarter.
And he missed, and it
missed.
got rebounded, and now
And
Bam
Bam
Adebayo
Adebayo
is dribbling.
We don't
And
need
now
play-by-play. We
Dribble,
don't need.
dribble, pass. Jimmy Butler has the ball, and Jimmy Butler takes it back out.
You're
I could
so
cut-
dumb.
And then he shoots it and scores.
You're like that Boban State Farm commercial or whatever, where he's like, what does he say? Nah, I can't remember it.
The ball's bouncing and
Yeah,
bouncing,
it's
it
bouncing,
bounces,
it's
it
something like
bounces,
that,
it
yeah.
bounces,
And then he's like, "Come on, guys, join in."
and he bounces the ball. He bounces it again.
Being a color
Dude, I miss
commentator is
Boban,
harder
dude.
than it seems.
Boban is
Was
good.
Boban the best backup center that we've had in the last?
Andre
year?
Drummond.
Andre Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond was probably better.
Or
Boban might be
Ilyasova.
the best offensive.
Dog,
No,
if the
Boban was
Sixers-
just fun because the Sixers fans with the process only like fun. We like Mike Scott's headbands, and we like Boban because he's fun.
Electric.
Boban,
Had
Boban
fun.
scores. Boban scores an electric amount of points
You
per
think-
minute.
You think we're gonna go get Chris Paul now and
I
I
swear to
live-
God, Mike.
relive the
I
Rockets?
swear to God.
Is that
They
the
get
thing?
Chris Paul.
Well, he
I
got
saw-
waived, or they might trade him, or he's either
He
getting
got
waived or he
waived?
might get a trade.
How much did he weigh?
I
No,
said
he
waived.
Oh, waived.
Yeah.
Wait, he got waived?
Yes.
He might, or he's gonna get traded.
Yeah. Either way, he's not going to be on the
'Cause-
Suns next year.
Can we get LeBron?
I don't know, but
All right, so
I keep seeing
I hope. I don't.
It's
It's
one
a
of those-
legitimate question.
one of those. I keep those ideas from WIP. They put that out there.
a dumb idea.
Never
Yes,
heard of it.
Correct.
The same guy who wanted to take back Giglio, who
Turner.
wanted to take Trey Turner's
Trey-
contract away.
50 games in. Let's into an 11-year contract. Let's rip it up. Call it a day.
11 years?
Yes, Trey Turner signed for 11 years. For
I'll
10
be
years.
40 when he's done playing.
Seems bad.
Seems old.
So we can talk about Chris Paul real quick. Bovada does have futures out on where he'll play next season. Lakers plus 150, Clippers plus 200, Bulls plus 4,000, Celtics plus 1,600. Not in order. T-Wolves 2,500, Pelicans 800, Spurs 2,500, Heat 1,000. Spurs would be interesting. Pair him with Wemby, have the veteran presence next to that guy. Sixers not on the list, so
I don't think you'll.
I sent a picture of Jay Pandolfo to Jimmy Ground and Pound, and he just said J F Pandolfo. I was the bane of our existence, dude. Jay Pandolfo.
The Devils in general are the bane of the Flyers' existence.
No, but more Jay.
I will say I do enjoy seeing Damian Lillard and the Sixers being plus 1,000. Bradley Beal plus 800.
Bradley Beal, yeah, they're the leaders in the clubhouse outside of the Wizards.
Well,
We were
Wizards
leaders in the
minus
clubhouse
1,000.
2 years ago
I
when
saw
Mike
a
was
report
playing
today.
against him in FIFA.
I'm still friends with him on Xbox. If he
yeah,
does
sure.
get traded here,
What do you
okay.
mean,
If
sure?
he,
I mean, like, it's not like you play with him every week. Like,
He
you had
invited
him
me.
on-
He
To his
invited
house.
me, not to his house, but if I'm going to message him.
party.
So I beat him 2 out of 3 games. I gave him the 1 win because I was down 1.
I still
and
have the
he
live
lagged out.
tweets. I still have the
That-
live
that
tweets
was
when
live
I was
tweeting.
tweeting it, and he liked my tweets. He was like, "Good job, guys!" Like,
But he literally like 2 weeks later, we were playing Warzone. I don't remember if it was Late Night Boys Warzone or what, but he invited me to another FIFA game, but I didn't join because I was playing Warzone.
It's a bad decision.
It's a terrible
It's a
decision.
bad decision.
None
in
of
the
us
long
are-
run.
We could be best friends, but instead I chose you guys. So
Idiot.
That-
Look
and
mistake.
we're not even friends.
Mistake.
look at us.
You look like all those PGA golfers that didn't take the money.
Well, I'm glad we really dipped into the NBA Finals here. We went down memory lane of Mike and Bradley Beal playing Warzone playing FIFA together.
I mean,
I mean,
the finals are fun. I mean, it sucks when your Sixers aren't ever in it, but it's been a good series. Those first 2 games were pretty good. The second game was awesome. Jokic going for 40 and still losing is crazy. And Gabe Vincent.
dude, I saw. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I was gonna-
just about the Jokic thing, going for 40. I saw it was on Instagram, and I talked about it on You're Wrong yesterday. There's a stat for scoring average or points per game in the playoffs. Jokic is at like 43 point something points per game for the playoffs, I guess. And he's at 41, and it's minimum 2 games played. He's only behind Michael Jordan, who had 43. Except the season Michael Jordan did it, he lost in 3 games to the Celtics, was swept. And Jokic just played like 18 games, which is nuts.
He's averaging.
It's absolutely crazy.
He's
That's
averaging
what the
41?
listen. That's what Instagram said.
I feel like
take that for
can't
what
be
it's worth.
real. I'm gonna look that up.
Take that
I
for
was
what it's
gonna-
worth.
I was going to mention that I saw that somebody had a pretty sweet bet that won them a decent amount of units, where it was Gabe Vincent to be the leading scorer for the Heat and the Heat to win Game 2. And obviously the odds were like astronomical.
I'm
but
sure.
that right there is where you
It's what
find value.
I see
Those
he's
are the
averaging 30.4.
All right. Well, maybe it
I
was
wonder,
like
is
points,
it like a-
assists,
Oh, maybe
points and
that.
assists combined. It could be a combo thing. I don't know. I don't
He's
remember the exact
averaging-
thing.
He's averaging about 50. He's averaging about 40.5 for points and assists.
So
I'm
that's
look-
probably what it was.
That's
It was probably
probably
points and assists.
My last 2 tweets to Bradley Beal during the live tweeting event of Mike playing Beal in FIFA was, and just like that in the 46th minute, Tammy Abraham Lincoln with a fine goal, 3-2, and then the last tweet was, due to network connectivity errors, real deal Beal 23 secures the victory. So
I told you, it lagged out. I scored to go down 1 in like the 50th minute, then we lagged out. So I gave him the win there.
It's so ridiculous. Well, Fellas, with all that being said, and the NBA Finals continuing on, maybe it'll probably be done by. No, we might get one more game in if it goes 7.
Well,
Oh,
knowing the NBA, Game 4 won't be till next Sunday.
dude, I thought yesterday all
There's
day I
so
was like,
many days.
oh, this is sick, dude. I have Game 2 of the Finals tonight. Like nothing's on. I'd already finished Ted Lasso the day before. I was like, oh, I'll finish up. You're wrong, and we'll get right into it. And then I said something like 8:20. I said it to my wife. I was like, oh, don't forget 8:30. The NBA games on. She's like, it's tomorrow. It's like, God, how many days off do they have in
I
between
don't
every game?
understand it.
So Game
lot.
4 is
We'll see
Friday.
Game 6.
Game 4 is Friday. 5 is Monday. And then they won't play till Thursday for Game 6.
there's
So if
6,
it goes
and
6,
then
we will see
Sunday.
it.
Thursday, then Sunday. It's just ridiculous.
Father's
It's a
Day.
lot.
Dude, that'd be a great Game 7 NBA Finals and US Open and me cooking out for everyone at the house. It'd be a nice little Sunday.
It could be a very
Game
nice
7
little
on
Sunday.
Mother's Day
That's-
didn't go so well for
that's
some
true.
people.
That's true.
Three
I don't
things
know.
might
We
If
get
don't have any
burned.
teams involved, so who cares?
well, yeah, but we have to eat Matt's food.
I won't be there.
Best chef in the house, dude.
Incorrect. In the house, maybe, not in the family.
Best chef in the family.
I think your dog cooks better than you, actually. If we're talking about in your house currently,
You're a
The dog
terrible
definitely.
chef. You just do HelloFresh, and you're like, I made this. Look
I mean,
at
I
this. And
did.
you didn't. You didn't.
I made it.
HelloFresh
Made it
made it.
100%.
You put it in the microwave.
HelloFresh sent me the ingredients, and I put it together. So,
Okay, well,
very
I pick
different.
up my own ingredients. I lie my own bread. I do it all.
You definitely don't do that. You definitely don't.
I'm baking my own bread over here. I got chickens out back. I'm laying my own eggs.
All right.
So
Well, on
you
that,
lie, you're
don't know.
lying your own bread.
You got to use lye to make bread.
Oh, you're lying.
I
right
don't
now.
think that's the. I'm
Correct.
pretty confident lie is like what you make the lines in baseball with, and it's definitely not good for like human consumption.
Spot the lie.
It just did.
No,
All right,
you have to use lye to make bagels. If you want to make bagels, or no, pretzels. You use lye to make pretzels.
Okay. Now that we figured out the ingredients to pretzels, I say we get into baseball and we talk a little bit about some comings and goings in the baseball world. It's baseball. It's June baseball. What?
Big win for the
Mike?
Phils today.
What?
The Fightins
huge
are
win.
back.
The
June.
weather dominated them.
Oh, where the month turns. It's just a month. Where? They hit the ball in June. Kyle Schwarber's already got 3 home runs.
Mike, they're
Four
playing the
home
Detroit
runs.
Tigers.
It doesn't matter. If the bats start getting hot, the bats start getting hot.
Well, because Canada got too hot, and now there's just a
they
red
play
glow
tomorrow.
everywhere. We have to play a day later, and now what if the bats aren't hot anymore?
Well, then that's
Bats might be hotter.
It's still June, though. It's all that matters is it's still June.
Got to play as many games in June as possible.
Correct.
I posed this question in a group chat, but Schwarber might be the best baseball player of all time if you take just June Schwarber. He's got like 31 home runs in his last 51 June games. If you extrapolate that over a season, you
Extrapolate.
got
Yep.
Yep.
extrapolate.
Write that one down.
Yep. Extrapolate it.
It is. No, it's definitely a
No,
word.
no, I agree.
It's like 100 home runs for a season. Also,
wait. Let me extrapolate it.
I looked up lye here, and
I'm extrapolating.
lye is an alkaline compound often used to make household cleaners, soap, and detergents.
Yep, put that right in your pretzels. Put that in
So,
your pretzels.
I think, Matt,
It is added to pretzels to give them golden color, rich flavor, and sheen. But then it's like safety tips for baking with lye. Wear protective goggles. Like, no thanks.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
gonna-
cooking with lye, dude. That's every morning. That's why the Philly Pretzel Factory is only open in the morning. It's because it's dangerous to make those pretzels.
it's something with a pretzel bun or pretzel like bread bowl is what this lie is what I'm getting. From what I'm getting.
pretzel bread bowl.
Dude, I could eat 6 pretzel bed bowls with nothing else right now.
You bought those pretzel bun Hawaiian sliders or whatever, those buns,
Ooh.
Matt. And then I proceeded to buy them and I just ate them like they were pretzels at a certain point.
I could have done that.
Yeah, very, very good.
Dude, shout out King's Hawaiian.
Yeah, absolutely. Matt's leaving for some reason. Not sure where he's going, but I'll give the first pick of the week, fellas. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks against the Washington Nationals, -145 at Bovada. The Nationals, despite taking 2 of 3 from the Phillies because the Phillies stink, the Diamondbacks are much better. So,
Hater.
I'm gonna take the D-backs -145 as well.
What sport are we doing?
Baseball.
We're talking baseball.
The Simpsons version of that's the best.
Yeah. Give me the Astros -125 over the Blue Jays. They got a lot going on right now. Pitchers having kids, pitchers going down to single A baseball. It's a lot.
Pitchers having to go play for Paul's Auto,
Dude,
American Legion League team.
That is a tough downgrade.
that's insane. The pitch clock has just ruined him. Just absolutely ruined him.
Pitch clock
Yeah, but
ruined
when-
baseball.
Yeah, but when he starts for Presidential Caterers next week, dude,
yeah.
you're gonna see.
You're gonna
see.
He's gonna be breaking bats in that league at Paul Fly Field.
Yeah, but they play with metal bats down there.
Not at our league. That was the coolest thing about our Legion team. My last year, we switched to wood bats. It was really neat. Couldn't hit the ball for shit. really turned all of my doubles into singles and all my hard hit singles into outs. So
The real problem.
I just
I'm
remember.
also-
I bought 3 bats. 2 of them broke in practice. One, I was pitching to a guy in live pitching, and I broke it. And then the other one, a dude was just hitting and broke it. I was like, this just wasted so much money. Like, I'm not buying any more wood bats. Like, go on.
Sounds expensive. I was just gonna say I'm on the Astros as well in that game for all the
buy a
same
nice-
reasons that you are. So
I
How
have
much is a nice?
I have the under
nice-
in that game. Under 8.5 -120 with Barrios and Framber on the mound. So 2 good pitchers.
Fromber? I want to buy a nice. I had a Mizuno nice wood like glossy bat, and I want to buy one now. How much do they cost? $69.
What are you buying a bat
Oh,
for?
I don't know, Mike. Protection.
Just to have?
Stare at it?
I want to buy like a sweet Victus.
I didn't know if you were gonna go outside and go like take BP or something. I don't know.
I have the right. I have the right to bear
Why not?
arms, so I'm getting a bat.
I'm on. I'm on. Go ahead, Mark.
I was gonna say I'm on that Astros pick as well. I don't know if you got that.
No, I did not. So thank you.
Yeah. So I got the Astros and the D-backs so far.
I'll take the
I'm on-
Astros. I'll make it a
You're
group.
Oh, a
group,
podcast parlay or
podcast
podcast special?
special. Yeah, I'll take
That
the
one's
Astros.
done. Put the Blue Jays also on my card.
Just split it right down the line.
Gotta win something here.
I'm taking the Mets +141 Verlander versus Strider. The Mets stink, but for some reason the
Throw that-
Verlander
Throw that
matchup.
again.
Yeah, I just have a feeling. So
Very,
I don't know.
very smart by Pete Alonso there. And then they end up losing the game, and now Atlanta's just yelling, "Throw that again" or whatever it was.
Dude,
You
I
see
would
that
say-
last night?
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
I've seen there.
Similar to me, that story, Mike. It was playing a doubleheader against Presidential Caterers back in the day, and I was saying, "Oh, that's baseball." And that was my whole thing. I would go, "That's baseball." Whenever we make a play or anything, and then something happened. They started making fun of me, and then I hit a single with bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th inning to win the game as a walk-off single. And I was just walking by their dugout going, "That's baseball, baby." And it's just the best feeling in the world when you have like a saying that both teams are saying. So I think it's very fun right now what's going on in Atlanta and New York.
Correct. I agree.
Baseball trash talks the best. I'm on the Angels -135, and then my lock of the week is the Orioles -150
Wow.
against the Brewers.
Lee Rutschman locking.
If the
Better than-
Beavs,
better than JT
Be-
Real Muto.
not currently. The Beavs being out, I have to stick with some sort of Beav into
that's
into
tough.
this week to get a lock.
Tough scene
mean,
there
you
for
play-
the Beavs.
You play LSU in the college baseball tournament. It's
They
it's
do
a
have
tough
the
call.
number one
Well-
and number 2 expected picks.
yeah
How many
So-
national championships does Oregon State have in baseball?
3.
Okay, well, we have 1/3 of that. Shout out Shout out to the Revs, baby.
Nice,
The Revs.
nice try. Nice
Yeah.
try.
Nice
How'd you guys do in the tournament this year? Didn't make it?
I don't think we played this year.
shame.
We're talking.
Oh.
We're on basketball culture established. Ole Miss basketball culture established 2023, baby. You saw the
Do you have any-
picture I sent.
I saw the picture.
Do you have
Can't wait
any
till they
more?
not make the tournament?
Do you have any more baseball picks, Matt?
Can I? Does Bovada have a live line or like them to make the tournament line? Because I'll take that right now.
You can go
I
find
don't
it
know.
later.
Cubs plus 113 against the
I'm
Angels.
on that as well. Put that on my
Also
card.
on the Cubs.
Dude,
Mm.
this
All right,
is
rude. Everybody's rude.
We're against Greg on that one.
I don't like that we have this. So, too many people are taking my picks.
This is what happens. I'm also on the Orioles.
I'm also on the Orioles.
That's even ruder. Stop joining on me.
I'm not.
That's Rick Rude.
No.
If only. All right, is that all for Major League Baseball? We
I
can
have
touch college
My,
baseball.
I
Mike.
got my
Last-
last one.
Last pick.
All right,
Dodgers.
Mark, give me your. All right, Dodgers, Mike.
-1.5, -135.
Just stealing
Sorry.
my thunder here.
Ellie De La Cruz is electric for the Reds, but I think the Dodgers.
How bad was that call-up video that the Reds tried to post? Did you see that?
That was.
We're like, oh, we bagged your bags.
He's like, whose bags are those over there, or something like that.
He's like, I don't know, dude. He's like, I got a duffel bag. He's like I'm like, what do you mean? And then first of all, it's like, those are your bags. He's like, someone go in my shit? Like, someone go through my stuff? Like, hope no one touched my unmentionables.
Somebody go get my bags. Get 'em. Go get them.
Mark, you're on the Dodgers with the -1.5 there as well.
No. My
No.
last pick is the I got a 3-team parlay. I'm taking the Astros, Orioles, and D-backs, which are all on my card already, and put those three together. 469.
Nice.
Yeah.
The fact that the Orioles are in your parlay means that pick's
Yeah, that's
definitely
tough.
dead. I already regret it.
Ooh.
Mike, quick, college baseball World Series picks.
All right. TCU -170, sitting on another TCU.
Mike
future.
loves
They're going
TCU.
to win it all. I love the Horned Frogs. Trey Richardson, he had 2 grand slams and another home run over the weekend, like 11 RBIs. Electric. And they're hosting against Indiana State. I love them. Tennessee, another top team, -150 against Southern Miss. Southern Miss should have lost to Penn. And then my lock of the week is Florida, -150 against South Carolina. We were talking about high draft picks. They got, what's his name? Wyatt Langford. I watched him hit like 3 homers over the weekend in the regionals. So I'm gonna take
Wyatt?
Florida.
Wyatt
he's a
Langmore?
No,
You're a
Langford.
Langmore.
If you don't like it, you're gonna have to. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish.
You're a Langmore, all right?
I'm on the Longhorns from Texas -115.
Langmores.
Oh. Oral Roberts +105, and then Indiana State +130
No.
to go against the
What
Horned
the
Frogs.
hell?
Wow. I
How
got
dare you.
Florida to
Steering
win it all.
against my future, Greg.
Florida to win it all +650.
I say they got good odds. They're third, and they're only -150 against South Carolina here. I like them. Wyatt Langford's OPS was like 1,300 on the year.
You keep talking to some. No one knows who that is. Who
Well,
did he get
no,
drafted by?
He gets drafted. He's going to get drafted 3rd overall.
That is
Well,
always crazy how people get drafted like during the World Baseball Series thing.
Well, speaking of people who don't know anybody about or don't know anybody from, we'll go to soccer, but I mean there is not a ton going on outside of like the MLS and the Champions League final.
Thank you. We got one of the biggest games of the year.
Yeah, I know. I was
know.
getting to it.
I know who's
It's
going to do
huge.
it.
Do you think that Bovada isn't like I'm not reading it? I got it.
It's all over here.
Of course it is. Matt, I'll just, Mark, I'd go to you first, but let's get it out of the way. Matt, Champions League final, where are you at?
To lift the trophy. Manchester City -450.
Way to go out on a limb.
Get all those units.
I was gonna lock it until I saw that it was -450. But yeah, dude, Man City, I love it. I'm gonna take us -105 first half too, as well. I think we come out hot. I mean, Erling Haaland is a great soccer player. We De Bruyne, Jajinen, the goalie. We are good.
Still have yet to figure out the goalie's name.
What
after
is
a
his name?
month.
I couldn't tell you. You guys have said it multiple times. I could not tell you.
His name, I don't
Stoken?
think we've ever actually said it, so I'm just going to let
What's
you
his name?
finally figure it
No,
out.
say it.
Nah,
Ready?
you
Let's say
got
the
it.
same time. 3, 2, 1. Stolen. What? You can say it.
You knew nobody was going to say that, right?
Yeah.
I'll figure
Mark,
it out.
Mark, where are you at in the Champions League final?
So Champions League final, I'm also on Man City here. They're gonna where the hell did he go? They're gonna be making some trouble here, making some history. I think they do it.
So what are you on? Are you in the money line?
Oh
Is
yeah,
it-
I got -220, and then I also have them on some other lines, but I was gonna let some other people go, but screw them. Man City -1.5
Screw
goals.
Screw you, dude.
Hey, yeah, +125. That is my lock of the week. Man City -1.5, +125. I'm also gonna take Man City -2.5 at +310 for a lot of good value there. And then I got a couple more picks you can come back to me on later.
So that's plus 310 for 2.5.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, what are you looking at in the Champions League final?
Yeah, I'm going to take Inter Milan +550. And I'm going to take Inter Milan to lift the cup +335.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm also
You
going
got
to
a real attitude.
I'm also going to take Inter Milan Man City draw +370. So I think Inter Milan's just going to sit back, and it could be a low-scoring game. They'll just go for the counter. So,
That seems to work in Champions League finals, if we're being honest.
No,
Correct.
it worked
And then you
in
go win- and
Europa
then you-
League finals.
and then you go win.
I mean,
in
it also
PKs.
worked with Real Madrid last year, or not Real Madrid. No, yeah, Real Madrid
scored.
last year.
They scored.
Yeah, they were a counter team in that game.
Correct.
They played the counter the
they
whole
were
time.
a counter. That was their game. But it's okay. Man City's going to finish it off this time. They're going to get the treble. And I also have
The
Holland
treble?
anytime. Yeah.
What's that?
They're going to win all 3 trophies. They're going to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the European Championship.
It's so nice being a diehard fan for the best team in soccer. I love it. I've been a Blues fan forever, been blowing bubbles, doing it all. I'm so happy to be a Man City fan.
There were so many wrong things in that sentence, but it's okay.
Shout out to the Blues. And I'm going to take my boy to score a goal, Danilo D'Ambrosia, +2100, anytime goal scorer.
plus 2,100.
Yeah.
All right, we got it on the. We got it.
You know,
we got
D'Ambrosio?
D'Ambrosia, Chevrolet.
Mark, what was our
What position does he play for the City team?
He's definitely not on
know if
City. I don't know who he
Not on the
is.
team.
I'm taking throw in Man City though, -120.
What is it?
First throw in, -120 Man City.
I mean, somebody's gonna have to keep track of that because there's no guarantee I'm watching this live.
Oh, I will. I'll be front row center. I might fly
He
out for the game.
is a defender for Inter Milan. So
You know, it's on the card. That's for sure.
I have a D'Ambrosia jersey.
Mark, what was
Center
the
back.
Holland? What was the Holland anytime odds on Bovada?
Holland anytime's -155. Throw Holland first on my card too at +235.
Ooh, I like
haven't had
this one.
those in a while.
I got a good bet. Good bet. Holland and De Bruyne to have 4+ shots on target between them, +1,600. Holland might have 3 goals himself.
Exactly.
That's why I
I
love
thi-
this bet. Bet of
Plus
the
what
week.
now? Plus 1,600.
16,100.
I
1,600.
I got very confused. I'm gonna blow through my soccer picks real quick so we can get back to just Champions League.
This guy's all
Atlanta
over
United.
MLS.
Atlanta United over DC United -130. Orlando City over Colorado -115. The Union over the Earthquakes +190. And Mike, you know what the summer brings, and it's Brazil Serie A, B, and Serie C picks. Just one. Botafogo over Fortaleza plus 105. Mike,
You know
where
I
else
don't
you
speak Italian.
Portuguese? Mike, what else you got in the Champions League?
I think my last pick's going to be Romelu Lukaku to score plus 370.
Plus 370. Mark, do you have anything else in soccer?
No, that's it though. That's it.
Matt, you good? You find any other good odds?
All right. Yeah, one more for you. Here we go. I'm going to take.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Where the party at? Scorecast. Manchester City. Erling Haaland plus 1800. First GS. I have no idea what that means.
I don't even know what you just said.
Yeah, I don't know what you just
Player to score first and the correct score, and player who does not play or who enters the game after the first goal has been scored will be no action. Own goal.
So what's
So Haaland has to score first, and the score has to be 1-0 plus 1800.
Okay.
No. What?
What do you mean no? Just read it to you.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
You said plus. You said
plus 1800 seems low for that, but I'll allow it.
Erling Haaland is like high up. I mean, Julian Alvarez.
okay.
So
anytime
you're saying
goals-
that Erling
anytime
Haaland's
goals
going to
score.
score 1-0.
Yeah, I found
and
it.
then the game's going to end at 1-0 score.
Yes, and
Wait, does that
Haaland's
end
one
that
score.
way?
Yes,
Yeah, so
plus that's why it says
and the correct score.
That's why the
So
other ones that
basically,
say
that's the
anytime
end
goal scorer, that's why like Haaland for Man City to win 2-1 and Haaland to score is plus 1400. Like,
All right,
it's
just
lesser odds.
that might not happen. So let's just put Jack Grealish to score a header at plus 2000 just in case. Just in case. Because that one, I'll get my
That on
points there.
To score a
Yeah.
header?
Dude, Grealish loves using his head. Big head. guy.
What were the odds? Is that made up? I don't
Plus
know.
2000. Roman Lukaku is
All right.
plus 2200.
Plus 2000 on Bovada for that one. Let's get out of soccer. Let's.
Nope, the score header's there. Whoa! I had one more.
All right. Well, I asked you. You said no, and then you're back.
I'm back. I found Grealish to get an assist plus 150.
I want that on my board as well.
Yeah,
Wait, is
the
Grealish?
score
Is there
header
any-
is there. I like that. That's funny.
Is there an anytime goal for Grealish?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'll have to scroll up.
I don't see it.
And it's right where the Holland one was. Grealish,
Plus 360. I want that. I want that on my score. But I'm also going to, you know what? My lock of the week.
Guys,
we're
got
putting
so
it.
many picks.
My lock of the week. We're putting it in this game. Erling Haaland to score minus 155. Haaland.
So
Haaland,
you have Grealish
Haaland.
to get an assist plus 150. Grealish anytime is what?
360.
360.
Plus
And then
360.
360.
My lock
And
of the
then-
week is Haaland anytime minus 155.
Haaland.
Haaland.
Minus 150 for you there.
155.
155.
155.
Come on, don't be such an Alexander
guy-
Stankovic.
A player.
Let's get out of soccer.
on
let's-
Inter Milan.
I know
I
the
just-
league.
Let's
Matt,
get let's
Man,
put it.
Messi comes to. Sorry, Greg. I was gonna say Messi comes to Miami, and now Matt's betting on everything soccer.
Big
Why
soccer guy.
not?
Always have. I mean, it's just I'm betting Blues. They're my team. I have the jersey. I have the mug. I have it all.
Let's go to tennis, where Mac can bet on other things. French Open semifinals. Mark carrying the Alcaraz future still throughout the week. But we're here, Mike. Anything in tennis?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Carolina Muchova plus 4.5 minus 105. I said she was a wagon last week. She's made it all the way to the semifinals. I'll take it or at least cover that spread line or game line.
I'm going to take her money line plus 260.
I was thinking
over.
about it.
Wasn't
I'll take.
Darius
I'll ride
Rucker a
with.
wagon wheel.
He was a wagon wheel.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'll ride with the
So-
value boy. I'll take Muchova money line too.
Let's go, Mike. 260. Much over. We're
Plus
going to have
60.
so much over.
And then
Sorry.
Just
Yeah,
move on.
Muchova
from it.
what?
I'm not even going to acknowledge it.
They were gonna have Muchova something. You just didn't
I don't know.
say what we were gonna have.
as it was coming out, I was like, "This is so
Point
bad.
or
I'm just gonna
money?
stop."
Money? I don't know.
So much over units.
There we go.
See, like
All right,
it's
there
bad.
we go. There
All
it
right,
is.
it's bad.
Sorry, I gotta take this. And you can find all our fun antics at Bettors Delight on YouTube.
Yes,
MattCronePicks.com.
Back-
Click that
Uh,
subscribe button.
Yeah, subscribe. We need some more subscribers.
Yeah, comments. Oh, we
Comments.
like the comments.
Yeah, everyone comment. Say Mike's jersey is
I'll dress
cool.
like I'm ready for a spring game every single time.
But,
do you have any picks in tennis, Matt?
I got one pick, and I think it's a no-brainer. The best tennis player, literally, of our lifetime, Novak Djokovic, plus 170 over Carlos Alcaraz. I mean, he's the best player of our lifetime.
The surface is what hurts him. I'm actually in tennis this week. Alexander Zverev minus 120 on the card.
Under the surface?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
What's that? What? That's
Under the
Encanto.
surface. Steel berserk is a tightrope. Walk around the 3-ring circus.
All right. Do we have any more picks in tennis before we
I
get a
do.
copyright strike?
I got
I'm a-
Carlos Alcaraz minus 3.5, minus
as well.
120.
Me as well.
The new king of the clay.
Correct.
This guy, that's why I got the future on him. He's favored over one of the GOATs of all time, if not the GOAT. So give me Carlos here.
I'm
You
on
guys
that as
both
well.
taking Carlos on the game line.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. Anything else in tennis before we move on?
I'm gonna take Casper.
all right. Me
Casper the friendly
too.
close.
All
Even
right.
money.
All right.
Casper
Me and Mark
Ruud,
are on all
talking
three of the
about a
same
wagon.
picks.
Let's go. Talking about a wagon. This guy, he's been on a run. He's been playing
Correct.
very well this year. I also don't understand how the seeding has worked out because I think Carlos and Novak were 1 and 3, and Casper and Zverev were 2 and 4, which doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is.
That's a good point.
I do like it a lot though. Casper Ruud, even money. It's gonna be
Zverev
tight
looked
match.
a little shaky today.
I almost made it my lock of the week, so now I'm
Uh,
even happier.
He
I
looked a
did.
little shaky against who'd Mark take? Echeverry or
Echeverry, yeah.
Echeverry was
Yeah.
playing well though too.
He played today, yeah. So I like Rude there. I got one final pick though. I'm gonna go with the best in the game, the Homeland. She won like 22 straight games. It was unbelievable, or even more. I'm gonna take Iga minus 7 games, even odds here.
I'm going to take that match under 18 games, minus 120. I think
I like that.
she gets rid of her quick.
She has been it's been like I maybe lost like 6 games so far in the. Actually, no, I think Coco won a good amount in their match today, but before that, she lost maybe like 5 games in their first like 3 or 4 matches. So
She's been phenomenal. It's why she's minus 1800 on the money line at Bovada.
Correct.
Let's go to the NHL. The Stanley Cup playoffs sit currently at 2-0 to the Vegas Golden Knights. Mike in his Mark Stone jersey. The game the other night was
Golden Knights.
unbelievable. Absolutely crushed them. Even though Matthew Tkachuk with a unreal hit on Jack Eichel.
Was that clean? I know he got.
Yeah, it
penalty.
was
Would you
clean.
say it was
Yeah,
clean?
absolutely.
100% clean.
Didn't he
He
get?
didn't even leave the ice.
Eichel
with
was
the game.
falling into it too.
Didn't he get?
He was a good guy.
Didn't he get like a major penalty or something?
Major
Yeah,
penalty.
because hockey's soft now.
Some might say the highlight of that game came off the ice with that reporter
Correct.
just stiff arming
I thought-
that fan.
What was the point of that? She was like, I don't know.
I don't know. She was.
I
I've never
think she
seen a
just said
reporter
she's-
react like that.
She was trying to do her job, and that guy was trying to sneak in. so
Okay,
she stepped
people
on
get on camera all the time. I didn't see what the issue was. What matters? He was a good guy.
But I thought you were going to talk about the guy where Mark Stone broke his stick, and then the
Equipment
that
guy.
guy.
equipment
The
guy
equipment
got
guy?
there, and then Mark went in there and got the assist.
Mark
Right in
Stone
that
sounds like a fake name Mike would make up if he was trying to just get access to something. He's like, not Mike, let's go with Mark, and then it kind of ends with Crone. Mark Stone, nice to meet you.
It rhymes with crone.
I mean, it works. It all works.
I'm taking the Panthers in this game. They're going to be balls to the wall. Bob can't be any worse than he was in game 2. I think they get it to 2-1 here. That's just the way it goes. Mike,
Yeah, I got the under. I think that yeah, like you said, but I think Bob's going to play better. I'm going to go under 6 minus 110. I think this should be a close game, maybe overtime, low scoring.
I'd love an overtime Stanley Cup game.
Yeah.
Mark, anything in this matchup?
I am gonna double dip on the Panthers. Doing it again. I'm gonna ride the Panthers until this season ends, which might be this might be the last time, I guess. But I do like the Panthers. Brooks Koepka is gonna be in the crowd, so they're gonna be fired up. He's got all of that live PGA stuff going on, all the good vibes in South Florida. He's bringing it with him. So Panthers -1.5 plus 210 and -120 on the money line.
Perfect. Matt, anything in hockey?
Yeah. Hershey Bears -115 over the Coachella Valley Firebirds.
They
I'm
lost.
also on the hurt. Go ahead.
I was going to say they lost for you last week, so I'm on the Hershey Bears as well.
Yeah, everybody's on the Hershey Bears. Hometown.
You know what? Fine.
Hometown
Hershey Bears podcast special -115. Let's do it.
I'm just saying, Coachella let Greg down last week, so we're on the Hershey Bears.
Yeah, but they still won the series in 7. So
Oh,
Is
really?
this the AHL Cup?
I think this is the final. The
Remember
Hershey
the
Bears
Phantoms games?
always in the finals.
Remember the Phantoms Bears games when the Phantoms
Did-
played in Philadelphia?
Didn't we go to the AHL All-Star game growing
Yep,
up
did.
once?
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
went
And the
to the-
skills challenge.
Yeah, the skills challenge and what were our parents thinking? Taking us to the skills challenge and All-Star game back-to-back nights down
Well,
there.
I don't know because it costs $7.
The tickets were
saying the
14
cost,
cents.
But you're trying to tell me that they took our crazy ass kids selves to back-to-back events, back-to-back nights? That's pretty well done. Like, good job. Good
Gotta
job.
find things to do on the weekend. What do you want from?
I don't know. My kids are
What
like
It is.
not even that old, and I can't figure it out. I'm exhausted all the time.
That's
He was
true.
a good guy.
All right, that closes out hockey. Let's go to the UFC. Mike, big week in the UFC for UFC for you.
Yes,
Amanda
The
Nunes
UFC.
tries to get for the interim title to set up a unification bout with Jessica Pena, who took her title
No,
just a
she
few months
lost.
ago.
Juliana
I
Pena
know.
lost to Amanda Nunes.
Oh, they rematched, didn't they?
Yeah, they lost. Yeah,
Wait,
Amanda
this was the
Nunes
trilogy fight.
smoked her in the rematch. Yes,
I've lost my mind entirely.
correct.
Are you sure that
Exhausted.
actually happened? Now
Can
I'm
prequels
now I'm-
Amanda Nunes, the second fight wasn't even a contest. Amanda Nunes smashed Juliana Pena, and then they were going to have the trilogy fight, and then Juliana Pena had an injury.
What matters?
Are you think I'm making it up? I don't know.
I just apparently missed that entire rematch. I got nothing.
You also had her name wrong. Like, I don't know what's going on over there.
What did I say?
I think you said Jessica Pena, so I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
did say Jessica.
I don't even know what's going on.
It's been a long day. It's
You
been
said
a long day
Andrew
and a
Nunes.
long 53 minutes. Well, regardless, Bovada has Nunez very heavily favored over your girl, but we'll get to the main event in just a little bit. Mark, I'll start with you in the UFC.
All right, I'm going to start with Chris Curtis. Plus 125 over Nasruddin Imavov. And Chris Curtis isn't never mind. I was going to say, doesn't that sound like 50 Cent's real name? But that's not true. His name's Curtis Jackson. Right? Isn't that 50 Cent's real name?
That is correct.
I'm not
I
sure.
mean,
what
yeah,
his name
they
is.
definitely have the same first and last name, I guess.
Curtis is in there both. You are correct. But for some reason, when I first saw the name, I was like, 50 Cent's a fighter? But
I'm on Nasruddin Imavov in that one. Minus
Mark,
150.
Mark was a day late and a dollar short there.
I wasn't
right.
on him, but then listening to Mark's pick, I'm now on Nasruddin Imavov.
you know what? Eat it. Just eat it.
Matt, what do you have in the UFC?
Beneil Dariush minus 145 over Olivieri. Darnush, we know him real well. He's a good guy.
All right. I'm on Charles Oliveira. I don't know who Oliveira is. Plus 120. I'll take the
that
value
video
in
is
that
so
fight.
funny.
I'll take the value in that fight.
I'm on Chucky Olives as well, Mike,
Correct.
plus 120.
Correct.
I love Beneil Dariush. I think he's very good, but it's hard for me to pick against the former champ. I'm also on
Chunky
Maria
olives.
Oliveira minus 110 at the top of the card. First fight of
The
the
old
night.
parlay, Greg.
I'm not going to do.
black
Put 'em
I'm not gonna
together.
do it, but I'm gonna.
Put
No,
'em
I'm not going to
together.
do it. Mike, what else you got?
I got other than the main event, I got a parlay. So I'm gonna go with Dan Ige. Obviously, want them all straight, and then parlay Dan
It's
Ige
Aish.
minus 250.
Aish.
I'm not trusting you with name
It's
pronunciation.
Dan Aish.
It's Ige.
Oh, yeah.
Either way,
It's
Mike
Aish.
He's fighting
Mallet.
Nate Langmore.
Mike Mallet minus 215, and then Miranda
Oh.
Maverick minus 300, and that parlay pays plus 173.
Give me Adam Fuggett plus 175.
I mean,
That's his name. Is it
I don't think
Fugit?
I don't think that's how he pronounces it.
I have no
It
idea.
should be. It should be.
I have
If
no
it's
idea.
Fugit,
I have no
I
idea.
agree. Pronouncing it that way would make sense. I'm on Eamon Zahabi minus 106 name merchant action, and I'm also on Eric Anders plus 115 on Bovada.
You love that on
even though-
Eric Anders.
I know, and he's struggled a ton lately, but I feel like this is one where he comes in underestimated, no pressure, go in and just knock a dude's head off. So
All right, then I'll take
Um,
Mark Andre Barrios minus 140.
I hate you.
I feel like he comes in and knocks a dude's head off. And give me Nate Landwehr plus 200.
that's Langmore right there.
Are we in the main event yet?
We're gonna go.
That's
We're
a
gonna go
chop.
there now. It is like Mike said, Amanda Nunes defending her title against Irene Aldana. Mentioned it. Nunes minus 325. Aldana comes back as the heavy underdog plus 255. Go ahead, Mike. You're chomping at the bit.
You know
If
I'm
you're
gonna take
watching-
Irene Aldana.
Yeah.
She's got power in those hands. I'm gonna take her plus 255. I'm gonna take her by KO plus 575. Great value. I was leaning to take her by KO in like the second or third round, but I think I'm sitting out there. But I think she can put Amanda Nunes to sleep. She's gonna be like the third or fourth current Mexican champion. That's my girl. She's won me a lot of money in the past. I hope she wins me more this weekend.
Matt, you're in the main event too.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
All right. I don't have anything in the main event either. Mark, you're out too.
Mhm.
Good luck to Irene Aldana, Mike. That
Come
one's
on.
on you.
Let's just not do what we did against Holly Holm. We'll be fine.
Where we didn't throw punches, or
Yeah, we just
played
followed her
only-
around.
Yeah,
Yes.
only the follow game. Never
Correct.
good.
Air quality outside right now is 305.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Bad. It
Really?
goes up to
Sounds
600.
bad.
Goes up to 600, so it's on the other side.
Wow. Mine's at 274. I was at 170 earlier today. And
Yeah, I
that
was at
supposed to be
170
bad.
earlier as well.
275.
Okay.
Nah, nobody got it. All right, well, whatever.
I
Mine's
mean,
at
we've all
343.
seen it.
No, 341. That seems bad.
Let's
Yeah,
see
close
where
the
mine
windows.
is.
I like how we're doing an air quality check. We're all in our
306.
houses.
306.
Looks like I'm working from home tomorrow.
Must be. Well, you know who's not working from home, fellas? It is the newly acquired Live Golfers as the PGA Tour heads to the RBC Heritage?
Canadian.
Canadian.
Nah, Canadian.
RBC Canada Canadian Open. My apologies. The RBC Canadian Open. A lot of big names not in the tournament, but there's some good players out here this week. Mark, I'll kick it off with you.
Yeah, there's not a lot of names, like you said, but I'm going to go with Adrian Maronk. I'm just going to add him to the card, plus 3,500, just to start me off. Why not?
Sounds good to me. Matt, can you redeem anything with how bad the Corey Connors pick last week on Bovada was?
Hole in one, yes, plus 200. Playoff, yes, plus 350.
I couldn't find any of those.
You got to click specials, RBC Canadian specials. Yeah.
Here we go. I was looking for these earlier.
Here I go again on my own.
Playoff yes was plus 350, Matt.
Sure.
Okay. Mike, where are you starting off in golf? Actually, while you think about that, another big winner for me, plus 450. Hovland on the 3 chance to win last week.
Shouldn't
Didn't
have
see
won.
a tweet about it. Didn't see a tweet
I
about
had
it.
a long weekend. I missed
Okay.
weekend.
No,
I was
social media
sleeping.
guy. Yeah.
Like,
Went to
better if-
Saratoga when they weren't doing races.
Greg marks the winners and losers, but doesn't tell me if a big thing happens. I don't get it.
I send you all the picks at the end, literally 10 minutes after the show ends.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to them until I have to do my job of the numbers on the Wednesday.
You're giving out plus
before.
450 winners. Nobody
If you
cares.
have it, let me know. Then I can send it out.
Mhm.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching every single
Social
event
media
that's
guy
on the
needs to
card.
be on top of these things.
Whatever. Tommy Fleetwood, 23 or better, minus 125.
23 or better, minus 125.
Yep.
I'm on doing 2 chances right off the bat. Shane Lowry, Tyrrell Hatton, plus 700 for you. Tyrrell Hatton had a great Sunday for me to get into that top 20, keep me from going down even further units. So that's good. Mark, what's your next one?
I'm trying to figure this out. This one seems really good. It's called the stumbling block. Michael Block to shoot
Get
over
back on
par. Michael Block to shoot over par on hole 1, rounds 1 and 2, plus 1,000. So I think that means even if he goes par round 1 and goes bogey round 2, that's a win. For plus
That doesn't
1,000.
sound right.
Why not?
Sounds like-
that's over
sounds like
par.
Sounds like a tumble brewski.
I don't know what that means, but we have a blockbuster here.
I think it's bogey round 1 and 2.
It
Like-
says to shoot over par on hole 1, rounds 1 and 2. Whatever. Either way, it's on my card. We'll root for it, and then I will see you in court if I need to.
There's got to be an explanation for it. Like,
I'll
can we-
find it, but I'll look for it. Go ahead, move along.
Well, go back to I don't know where you're seeing it, and my page
It's
isn't
in the
loading.
RBC Canadian specials.
Yeah.
Well, I
ShopRite Classic is this week for the LPGA.
I know, I saw that
LPGA.
too.
Yeah, I'm already over there.
Yeah. I was looking. I was going to take Nelly Korda, but I don't think she's playing this weekend.
I got Shane Lowry top 10 plus 160 and top 20 minus 125 at Bovada. I'm also on Adam Hadwin top 20 plus 140. Mike, what's your next one?
I'm going to take Cam Young 17th or better, minus 125.
Minus 125. Matt, what else you got?
Anna Nordquist minus 120 top 20 finish LPGA. I just played there a couple weeks ago, so ready for them to get out there.
How much did it pay?
Minus 120.
Minus 120. All right. ShopRite Classic. Shout out Seaview, right?
Shout out Seaview.
Shout out to you.
That is 100% that pick for Mark is he has to shoot over par on holes 1 and 2 or holes 1 in round 1
I
and
think it's
2.
both. It would have to be both.
It says and 2. The ampersand is what gives it away.
correct. It wouldn't be
I don't
or.
know. It's in a thing. No, it wouldn't be or. It's just saying through rounds 1 and 2.
No.
I don't see the word through in there.
Yeah,
I don't see the word through
just-
in there, Mike, either. But you don't see
You
anything-
added
no, you know what?
added through in there to try to better your side,
guys-
but that's not in there.
Just shut up, both of you. All right. It's
Okay.
on my card. We'll figure it out. All right?
I've already figured it out. He needs to go bogey or worse on both
Correct.
on hole 1 both times.
It's a shame I can't have Michael Crone out there doing it because that would be a
No.
guarantee.
He
Yeah,
could
the odds
definitely
would be like minus 7,000.
Yeah.
lock of
Those
the week.
odds would be a lot. Yeah, that'd be a great lock of the week.
Matt, Mike, what's your next one?
I'm
I'll
done.
take Brooke Henderson plus 1,400 in the ShopRite Classic.
plus 1,400.
And then just me for the
sounds like-
challenge.
All right. I got Aaron Wise, top 40, even money, and Alex Smalley to miss the cut, plus 160. Mark, anything else?
No, just the challenge.
Just a challenge. All right, fellas. Well, let's get into the challenge for the RBC Canadian Open. Mike, me and you were tied at the top there. Mark, I'll start with you.
Battling.
Bang. I'm going to go with the Canadian, Corey Connors, plus 2,500.
Rude.
On the card as well.
On the card as well.
I do have one more pick in this, actually. I have Rory McIlroy to miss the cut at plus 550.
You think it's spite? Does it on purpose?
He's got too much going on in his head. To win it all, I'm gonna take. Let's go with Justin Rose plus 1,600 and on the card as well.
Local guy.
Justin Rose plus 1,600. Mike, we'll go to you.
I'll take Cam Young plus 1,600 on the card as well.
Cam Young plus 1,600 for you. I have Shane Lowry as my pick for the challenge, plus 2,000 on the card as well. We'll see what happens in a smaller, smaller amount of players here. Lowry's been playing good, so we'll see what happens. There you go, Field. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that, fellas. Shut up, Mike. It's been a fun week. We'll get back to it next week. Hopefully, we can find some more picks. When does the Women's World Cup start? Because we need more things to pick from.
I think it's
got to be
middle of July.
Yeah. It's going to be a long couple of weeks, fellas. Outside of that, youtube.com/theunderdog, twitter.com/theunderdog, macronepicks.com. Let's go win some bets.